What's up and welcome to another episode of NFT Reviews for the Views, and today we are covering a free mint project called 12 Anonymous Tournament, or short TAT. So this is a free mint project that is gonna mint in 16 hours, so it's gonna happen really quickly. So this is the website, tat-nft.io. So they're saying that this is a next-gen NFT free-to-play game. And so this is a story about, the main character whose father was killed in a mysterious accident jiu-jitsu match. But now there's more that meets the eye. There's gonna be this tournament held by the CEO of one of the largest social network companies in the world. And this is a TAT, the biggest tournament for the bravest and strongest of fighter. Will you win? So this collection is a 5,555 NFT collection. So I think it's kind of like a profile picture collection. The art style is actually pretty cool, which I will share with you shortly. So these are the allocations. It is a free mint, so therefore 4,500 is for the community. 555 is reserved for prizes, so this is probably what you'll win if you participate in the competition. 500 is reserved for team, which I think they might sell in the future to help raise funds to fund the project, marketing, and additional prizes. Okay, so the mint date is already confirmed. The prize is free. So they have a Discord channel. So the story is no rules, no weapons, a battle of the fierce warrior, a risk for the bravest battles, a worldwide audience. To the winners goes the spoil. So these are the fighters. So as you can see, the style does remind you of kind of like Street Fighter, right? And also like a concept art type of art, right? Rather than those profile pictures we see. And interestingly, all of these profile pictures are moved to the left-hand side, and each fighter seems to have a name, okay? So maybe, these traits will be randomized based on these different fighters. But some of them have fighters named 1, 2, 3. So the gameplay is you have daily practice battle, weekly Anonymous Tournament, Master Anonymous Tournament, and Season 2, okay? So all of this is kind of like the gameplay, but they didn't show anything about like a game, right? So it really makes me think whether this NFT collection is going to be a game that you can play, like a mobile game or a PC game, or is it gonna just be a storytelling type of game? So this is the team, and it is actually created by a company called KREATION. So it is a company from Japan, and they have been working with other Japanese designers to create digital wearables like sneakers. And also there's another NFT collection called the House of Insomnia. So as you can see, they're trying to bridge fashion art and also gamification together using this new game. Yeah, I think interestingly, so the team is actually kind of dogs in a sense that you see some interviews and stuff like that. But one thing that gives me confidence about, slightly more confidence compared to Overborn, is that the artists and the game producers do tweet about the project. So if you look at this, one of the biggest interesting thing is that, so I talked about the mint already. So the mint is happening, the private mint is in October 5, 7 p.m. EST, 1 mint per wallet. Public mint is October 5, 2022, 10 p.m. EST, maximum 2. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's still gonna be a public mint because this is a free mint and it seems that it is over allocated. If you look at the Twitter, the really interesting thing is that this art is actually created by former Capcom Artist. So it really does give you that Street Fighter vibe, right? This is a really nice concept type of art, and it's coming to the blockchain. Let us go to here and then let us look at this. So there is 2 core or important team members. The first one is the expert artist, okay, Iwamoto Tatsuo. He's a former designer of the top game development company Capcom, lead designer of characters Phoenix Wright, Shin Megami Tensei Liberation DX, right? The really good thing is that the team members actually, so this is the artist, the artist with 10,000 followers. He does post about the project, right? He does he joined the Twitter space yesterday, so he is involved in the project. And then you have this one, the second person or core member of the team is the storytelling producer. Okay, so he's an expert designer, screenwriter, and film director. This is his Twitter, so he also does tweet about it. Okay, so he is in this project, unlike other projects that do not tweet about it, which gives you a question mark like, why aren't you tweeting about it, right? If you look at this and if you look at the Twitter, right? Personally, I think that the gamification, so this is what they've done in the past, right? So they have a pixelated Street Fighter type of stuff, but and also some of this is animated, right? If you look at here, you scroll down, and then these remind you of fighting game concept art, right? So this is animated, okay, and then so it's kind of like a whole storytelling experience, right? Oh, are you ready, folks? The fight's about to begin. You have animated character 1, animated character 2, and then they kind of fight. But the question is, they don't really have a gameplay. So I'm not sure if the game itself, like the mechanics of the game, it doesn't really share much on the website. To wrap up, what I do think about this collection is that how are you going to transform the concept art style into gameplay art, okay? So yes, I know the designer is from Capcom, but I think because given the art style, these are very concept art type of art style. If you have to animate it, are you going to make them into pixel art, okay? And also, which each character have their own pixel related character, and if so, as a free mint, how are you going to fund this? How are you going to make this happen? So are the competitions going to be a game, or is it going to be a storytelling mechanism like on Twitter? Oh, we tweet and like to do this and that, right? There are no gameplay element videos from the team, so that's a question mark. Like, how is these tournament going to be hosted, right? What do the fighter wins? Yes, you have NFTs that will be given a prize pool, but without a mint prize, because this is a free mint, to create a prize pool, all secondary transactions good enough, right? Would the royalties be very high in order for the team to recoup the cost for development and also art? Well, with multiple NFT projects happening at the same time, could the founders devote enough time on free mint project? So basically for this, if you look at the founder, okay, so this is the founder's Twitter, you'll see that he's actually tackling 1, 2, 3 projects at the same time, and was the former CFO of Akatsuki and also a gaming expert. So the question is, if you are running multiple projects, do you have enough time to dedicate to one project, which is this free mint, right? Of course, they will dedicate resources on the other projects as well. But it seems like this project does need some building, right? You have to build the game mechanics. You also have to build the whole tournament and stuff like that. So these are some of the questions that I have. But this whole thing really does remind me of a project a while back called Peacefall. And if you do not remember this, Peacefall is kind of like a tournament-based thing. But the way that they compete is that they compete prizes, which are NFTs, right? But then it is kind of like the way they compete is that you can, every week you can do rock, paper, and scissors. And the winner that goes up the ladder basically wins, right? And it also has a legendary artist that created the Double Dragon, okay? Which is a, pretty famous game in the past. So this project does give me the vibe, okay? But I think, it is a free mint anyways, right? But after 3 minutes, how are you gonna sustain this, right? So that is my question and my review for this video. If you like this content, remember to like and subscribe so I can let more people know about these videos, and that maybe hopefully one day I can approach these teams to give away whitelists or NFTs to give back to you, the viewers. So if you like the content, like and subscribe. This is your host, Non-Fungible TC, signing out.